Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at BellisioFoods.com/careers.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Porterhouse, and have we got news for you? It's the brand new Cycle Search 2023, and we've got not one, but two we're giving away.
That's right, it's twice as nice, and you're going to find our prices right here at Honda Suzuki Polaris K&M KO of Jackson, just off US Route 35 at the Standpipe Road exit. Porterhouse giving the big bike away over there. Tell them about it.
Well, this one right here may be a little bit used once it gets into your possession, but basically what you're going to be doing is searching all over our listening area for a set of keys that will go to these KOs. And of course, what will happen is you'll listen to the clues, you'll try to figure out where it's at, and once you think you know where it is, you go look for it. And when you find it, you win!
Exactly. So how do you win? Be listening to Matt and the Morning Crew. Each weekday morning, you're going to get your clues there first on Mix 96 FM. Matt will have those clues, and then you can hear them across our total media platforms on 97 Country The Bull, also on WCJO FM, Pure Rock 98.7, and Fox Sports 105.3 FM. Again, you find that key packet, you're right away on a KO Storm 150 or this beautiful KO Predator 125. It's all from your friends at Total Media, and of course, Honda Suzuki Polaris K&M KO in Jackson.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Have any of you eaten $12 cauliflower? Raise your hand if you have.
Have you ever paid $12 for cauliflower?
For a bowl of cauliflower?
For a bowl of cauliflower. I did, and it was good. Hey, speaking of how expensive stuff is.
Yes.
I went to a grocery store last night.
A grocery
store. I won't call anybody out by name.
Okay.
I went to get hot dog sauce. I wanted to make hot dogs last night.
Yeah.
$5 for a can of hot dog sauce. I swear it was like 99 cents
It
last time I bought it.
Probably last week.
I thought it was labeled wrong. $5 for a can of hot dog sauce.
I know. It's
the last time I was in there, I was buying dental floss. They had dental floss that was like $7. $7 for a thing of dental floss.
That should be, that should go down with like underwear and toilet paper. That you shouldn't have to pay for that.
Yeah.
It should be distributed by the government.
I mean, I don't think I would want to wear the government distributed underwear.
True that. Or use government issued toilet paper.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean,
no. You should get an allowance for that kind of stuff. Dental floss. Like, I am trying to not neglect my gums here. Mm-hmm. And you're charging me $6 for that.
I mean, they had like a cheaper one, but it was like down by your knees, Yeah,
well, in the cheaper one, you go like that and it shreds into 100 different pieces, and that's the end of that. You can't slack on your dental floss.
I guess. I don't know. I bought the $1.31, but
did it work?
Yeah, it's fine. But I still feel like that's still 30 cents more than it should be, right?
I don't know. You better call the Mr. Dental Floss and have talk with them.
So I know you like own a business, and so you're buying food in a different capacity than most people are. But have you noticed?
Oh,
I mean, I know chicken. Everybody talks about chicken, particularly chicken wings.
So chicken wings have come down a little bit. Chicken itself is actually cheap right now, strangely enough. And I don't know why, because they were saying eggs are $100,000 because there's this chicken flu, but yet the chicken...
Well, the chickens are all dying from the flu.
Maybe that's what it is.
They can't
so
lay
we're just
eggs.
eating
They
chicken
can't lay
flu
eggs
chicken
anymore because
that's why it's
just
so cheap.
died of bird flu.
Here, it was going to die anyway, so it's cheap. What are you doing over there, Dylan?
Someone said our YouTube PC wasn't working, so I was checking it.
Oh, okay. But yes, things are way more expensive than they were. And it's everything. I mean, it's paper goods, and I mean, it's every thing, and it all adds up. And, everybody sees it at the grocery too. I mean, you can go to the store and get like dinner and it's $55 and you're like, wait, what just happened? I didn't get anything. Like,
it's expensive. So what's hurting your checkbook? Let us know.
Yeah.
What have you noticed that is absurdly expensive?
And or have you eaten $12 cauliflower? Because James has.
I have. And Jennifer is trying to figure out how to make it because it was delicious.
Because he said it was quite delightful.
It was by far the best cauliflower I have ever had.
Well, I don't know that that's really good.
I'm not saying that's necessarily
really
saying
stretch,
anything. But it was the best cauliflower that I ever had. Like you said, it had a little, like a tahini sauce, which I don't even like tahini.
Yeah.
I think tahini's gross, but it was freaking good on that cauliflower.
Okay. Well,
tahini tastes like eating dirt, sandy dirt.
It's just sesame seeds.
It's like dirty, sandy peanut butter.
Oh my God. I guess I could see where you would get that because it would be gritty. And it depends on whether they leave the hull on the seeds when they grind it and all this stuff.
I don't know. Not into it.
Yeah, but no, he had this cauliflower down in Asheville, North Carolina, and so he talks about it sometimes. And so I was telling Jamie about it this morning. So now Jamie wants to try to,
it was really good.
Figure out how to make this cauliflower that he keeps talking about.
I mean, it was at a restaurant called Plant, which is like the most pretentious restaurant name ever. But I mean, it was probably the best meal we had when we were in Asheville, and that's saying something because it's a kind of a foodie town.
It's a very foodie town.
And it was probably the best meal we had.
And it was a vegetarian restaurant.
It was pretty much, it was a vegan restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yeah, I don't think it had any dairy or anything.
That's awesome. Yeah, because it said they have, Jamie's like, plant cheese. I'm like, I can't even imagine what's in plant cheese.
I don't know.
Like their house-made plant cheese. Yeah. So
it was really good, though.
Yeah.
You could probably use regular cheese and get away with it.
Probably.
Yeah.
But we're going to figure out this cauliflower situation.
Yeah, so $12 cauliflower. $6 dental floss. $5 hot dog sauce.
Here's the good thing. I mean, several years ago, before Amazon came to steal everyone's business and save the day all at the same time, we would have had to have literally... We don't have a Whole Foods around here or anything like that has like the wild different spices. And I mean, Big Lots is our gourmet food store.
Big Lots?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They have all kind of fun stuff in there.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But, now you can just be like, because it has, that cauliflower has a spice called za'atar. So I'm like, I'm not really familiar with it. So Googled it, and you can make your own. You can't make your own because you don't have any of the stuff around here to, so basically you can buy the spice as well. It's a spice. And, but it was like, oh yes, you just grind up sumac and I'm like, or you can buy it for $5 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Instead of driving to Whole Foods in Columbus or something like that. But yeah, I'm guessing our local
Whole Foods
stores
is
don't have
owned
that.
by Amazon, right?
I don't know. Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can order Whole Foods through Amazon.
Oh.
I think so.
See, you learn something new every day.
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Good morning, James.
Hi, James.
What is hurting your wallet at the grocery store? Is it dental floss?
Is it dental floss?
Is it cauliflower? Is it hot dog sauce? Let us know.
What we need to figure out is what the cheapest thing at the grocery store is and make a delightful meal out of it.
So here's where I made up for the $5 hot dog sauce.
Okay.
I bought the $1 hot dog buns.
I thought you were going to say you bought the $1 hot dogs. I was like, no.
No, the buns.
Gross.
The buns were $1.19, I think, and they were not the best. They were fresh, but they were not the best bread I'd ever had.
They get a little cardboardy and
they just didn't have any flavor to them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's disappointing when your hot dogs don't turn out the way you hope.
I mean, my hot dogs are fine. I was just salty about paying $6 for hot dog sauce. Dylan, what do you got for us?
I was just gonna say you went to Plant, right? That was the restaurant.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Was it this one?
It was that one.
Nice.
Cool.
It's like a cool
Nice.
place.
It is a cool place.
Vegan restaurant named Plant. Go figure.
And I don't think the little tie-dye pig was there when I went. I don't know what that's going on there.
No idea. But normally what I spend way too much money on is this really good candy called Lindor. It's always been expensive.
Yes.
But now it's crazy expensive.
Like really expensive.
Yeah, like $14 for Lindor. And I still buy it.
It is really good, though,
Yeah,
I will say.
Yeah,
I'd never had it before, and somebody brought it into the restaurant one time, one of the servers, and I was like, oh my gosh, where's this been all my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, $14 in the Walmart aisle.
It'll get you.
So Dylan's chiming in a little bit, and
Yes.
Dylan, when I came in this morning, Dylan had something that I thought was interesting. I thought we might drag him up here to talk about.
Oh, yes, for sure.
So we talked about this on the show a little bit. Some when you were on vacation when me and Josh did the show together.
Yes.
But there is a film that came out this past week called Cocaine Bear.
Yes, Cocaine Bear.
And as the name implies, it is about a bear that does cocaine
Yes.
and then goes on a rampage.
Yes. And it happened in what, West Virginia or?
Yeah, so it is based on a true story.
Like it actually happened.
It really happened. I forget where exactly it happened.
Was it West Virginia? Where is it in the movie?
I think it's West Virginia.
Yeah,
I think it is.
So this is based on a true story. The real Cocaine Bear, I've mentioned this, is taxidermied and on display at a mall in Kentucky. So it's called like the Kentucky Mall of Kentucky or something like that. I think
The
it's
Kentucky Mall of
yeah,
Kentucky.
it's something like that. It's in Lexington. I've never been there, but it's in Lexington. So you can go see the Cocaine Bear.
Okay, very good.
But Dylan went and saw the film Cocaine Bear last night, and I thought we'd ask Dylan to come over and tell us, was the Cocaine Bear worth the price of admission?
So the first time I had really heard about Cocaine Bear, because I wasn't here when you guys talked about it, was the Super Bowl, where they,
was there a Super
they
Bowl
threw
ad?
a Super Bowl ad out there. And I'm like, okay. And it's like one of those where you're watching it and you're like, is this like a preview to Saturday Night Live? Or like, because you're watching it like, is this real or is this a commercial like making fun of something?
What's real?
So then
It's
I
real.
realized it was a real movie. So then I realized that like Elizabeth Banks directed it.
Oh, yeah?
And the girl that played Felicity,
Yeah?
do you remember, like, has hair like mine? Do you remember Felicity?
Yeah,
the show?
kind of. Not really, but kind of.
I guess she's in it, and there's like this cast of characters in it, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this thing like might be kind of legit.
Yeah.
And then I heard people start talking about it, and they're talking about how it's like really dark, but like really funny, and
Yeah.
I'm like confused as to how. You know, this bear like going on a rampage murdering people is like funny, but it's like kind of is. And so Dylan went and saw it, and the thing went way higher at the box office than anybody imagined.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
huge.
I think it hit it just hit like people
the
in
right,
way.
yeah.
So Dylan
went to go see Cocaine Bear last night.
So I wasn't really planning on seeing it, but I had to do an essay about a movie I'd never seen for my CCP classes.
Okay.
And I chose Cocaine Bear.
Well-
And you just had to like guess based off the cover. I was right and wrong. My guess was that it's a movie that doesn't take itself very seriously at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of does. Like, it starts off the first few seconds. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the text on it says,
I think it's
a
safe to
quote.
spoil a little bit of Cocaine Bear.
Well, the quote is like something about how bears are natural predators, like that. Black bears you're supposed to fight. Brown bears lay down and pretend you're dead.
You're supposed to fight a black bear?
Otherwise, you'll die. Your chances of living are higher. And then I was like, oh, that's a really interesting statistic. And then it said
Dylan,
Wikipedia.
do me a
Wikipedia.
I was
Okay,
gonna say,
never
Dylan,
mind.
do me a favor. Don't try to fight any bears.
Wait, or brown bears are like the big grizzly bears, right? Or is
Yeah.
I think
A
brown
black-
bears are like the ones that
Yeah,
like,
black
eat
bears
honey.
are
They're
the black bears
the
are the
ones that
ones
are
you
around
see
here.
eating trash out of trash cans.
the cute ones?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, none of them are super cute.
I mean, they're
cute.
They're pretty cute.
Yeah, as long as they're not attacking you.
I had a high school friend whose dad claimed that he rustled a bear one time.
So, true story. When
Yeah.
I was in college, that was a thing. Mm-hmm. And you could go to bars So all the guys that thought they were all big and bad went, and you could wrestle. You could pay money
to wrestle
a bear.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what we were all thinking, and I never ever saw anyone beat the bear. But I did watch it numerous times.
Yeah.
And that was a thing. Can you imagine that today? And that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Would you wrestle a bear at a bar?
No.
No. Okay. Me either. Or
Dylan,
just
Dylan
in general.
would just fight a black bear in the wild.
Yeah. You fight a black bear.
All right. So Dylan, give us. So what were your thoughts on Cocaine Bear? Do you give it a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up?
Well, because you went in, I think, with one expectation of the movie, and it kind of blew your mind a little bit.
I mean, I would give it a thumbs up, but it I don't know how to explain it very well, but it's not serious, but there is so much death and murder and very gruesomely too.
But it's funny too, right?
It's funny. Like one of the ladies, she was not really killed. She was being mauled and the bear had a hold of her butt and was biting her butt off. And then she managed to run away. And then she fell in the end and slid her face across a road and died. No, she was in an ambulance trying to get away, and then she slid out, and the bear was chasing him, and it was, and that bear leaped, it flew.
That's
in the trailer where the bear lunges at the ambulance.
Yeah. Oh my God. So what happens is, I think the whole premise of the movie, isn't it, that drug smugglers drop cocaine out of a plane or something?
Well, they were about to make a getaway, but the guy was really stupid. He tried to jump out of the plane, but when he jumped, he hit his head on the airplane, and he just fell. And then he died. He just hit the ground.
So then the cocaine is there on the ground, and the bear gets it.
Yeah, because
which makes the bear. Woo!
Well, I think it's a pregnant couple or something like that discovers the bear at first. They try to take a photo because the trailer makes you think the kids find it first. But it's this couple, a pregnant lady. I think she's pregnant at least because they're doing cool photos and stuff. And yeah, they're doing the photos, and then they're zooming in, and they see the bear, and they're like, "Oh, look at that bear! Oh, so majestic!" And it's grinding up against this tree, scratching its back and stuff. And they're like, "I think it's demented," and it's just
pretty much
rubbing all around the tree, and it sees them, and it just charges at them, and then that's its first victim.
Okay.
R.I.P. lady that may have been pregnant that was taking
maybe
cool pictures.
Trying to look pregnant, but maybe was or maybe wasn't. Well,
they were talking about their kid's name and stuff, so I had assumed they were pregnant.
Yeah, but like you said, Jen, this movie exceeded all sort of expectations for how well it does.
For sure,
and
which makes me think that people are just sick and twisted out there.
Well, yeah, so it's been so successful, they've already announced that they're doing a spinoff.
They are.
And Dylan, we run over there and show this. So I don't know if you've seen this yet or not, but we did King Kong, and then we did Godzilla. Yeah. And then they had King Kong and Godzilla together.
Yes.
So I'm hoping this is what happens here. So we've got the Cocaine Bear.
Okay.
And now we've got the Meth Gator.
Shut up, you guys. Yes.
So the studio that did Sharknado has announced that later this year
is it really a thing?
Yeah, so they are producing Attack of the Meth Gator, which I guarantee you is set in Florida.
Hey, that Sharknado stupid stuff, people it's a cult thing.
Yeah, and so this is just kind of the next evolution of that.
Attack of the Meth Gator.
The Attack of the Meth Gator. So we can just hope that in a couple years we get Cocaine Bear versus Meth Gator.
I love it.
Yeah, but we just scale it up so they're both the size of a building.
Yeah, they've got to be ginormous.
Yeah.
Because if they're not, then it won't work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then we can make Disney rides about it, or a Universal Studio
rides. Would you
ride
the Meth Gator roller coaster?
Oh, heck yeah. Bring it on.
Yeah. Well, the description of it, when they announced it, said that the only thing that could counter a cocaine bear is another super apex predator on drugs. Mm-hmm. So I think they're going to fight eventually.
I think it would be, you know what? You should do one of your little videos about that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I have the budget or the skill to make
You should make a video game about that.
I could do that.
Yeah.
So they spent $2 million to make the first Sharknado movie. That was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we would need at least that to make our Meth Gator versus Cocaine Bear fan film.
It wouldn't be too hard. We could just go steal the Cocaine Bear. I mean, if he still exists and he's, not alive anymore.
Apparently,
and we could just have
it's a
Dylan
she.
wear the costume.
We could.
Like, just crawl in it, become the Cocaine Bear.
What'd you say?
It's a whole scene where they find out it's actually a she cocaine bear, and
The Cocaine Bear's a girl.
it is.
Oh.
He figured out it was a girl because she was like may have been pregnant and was like taking cool pictures and stuff.
Oh, God. God love your heart, Dylan. You are so funny.
Well, Dylan, thank you for giving us the rundown.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
Cocaine
would
Bear.
you recommend it or not?
Yes, I would recommend cocaine.
What do you give
bear.
it out of 5 stars?
8.
You
8
heard
out
it
of
here.
5 stars?
Cocaine Bear gets 8 out of 5 stars.
Oh, I thought you meant 10. Well, yeah.
I said 5, didn't I?
You did.
I can't.
This kid said to me earlier, I wish I could graduate high school early.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for a minute.
What would you give it out of 5? 8. Oh, I thought you said 10.
4.
4.5 out of 10 stars. Well, thank you, Dylan, for giving us your review of Cocaine Bear. We will meet back here later this summer when Meth Gator.
We will
drops.
reconvene on, and talk about it.
Let us know what apex predator animals would you like to see do drugs? Maybe like a gorilla on Molly? Or like
Well, then it would just roll around on the ground and like...
maybe like an orca on coke.
Let's see. What are those things that are so mean? The
Honey badger.
yeah. No. The ones that are like a rhinoceros on something.
Yeah. Yeah. What would be the drug of choice for a rhino? I think we'll have to think on that and come back around to it.
Yeah. I mean, it would take a lot to get a, rhinoceros high, I would think.
Well, hear me out here though. Heroin giraffe.
The
Heroin
heroin
giraffe?
hippo.
Heroin hippo.
Yeah. Or it could be something like, the doped up duck. And it's like your odds of being killed by a duck are low, but never 0.
Oh, tagline. Crack is quack. I'm glad we crack ourselves up.
Thank you for watching. Thank you to our sponsors for allowing us
To just be just ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay. Crack is quack.
Contain yourself.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Composure.
Hey, you know what continues on?
What continues on, Jennifer?
Cycle Search 2023 continues
Whoa.
on today,
It
which
does.
is day 7 of
Wow.
Cycle Search.
So Dylan said to me today, I'm surprised it's lasted this long. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I thought people normally found the cycle in like 3 days. I was
No,
like,
sweetie.
no, sweetie. That was an accident when somebody found
Only
it.
when
in
that
3
happened is an accident once.
So Dylan, since you thought it should be found in 3 days, have you figured it out from the first 7 clues?
Nope.
All right.
Well, it's only been 6 because technically I haven't given the 7th
Okay.
one, which
All
is
right.
today.
Clue number 7.
Clue number 7 of Cycle Search 2023. Crack is quack. Whew. All right, day 7, Cycle Search clue. Did you know today's the last day of February?
I did. I did know that today was the last day of February.
Okay, well, you learned something from the clues. The last day of February and the keys still await. Better get to looking before it's too late.
We're just getting started, guys. So I've had some people tell me that they had not done this before.
Yeah.
That they weren't really familiar with Cycle Search, and they wanted to know like what county it's in and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
You just gotta listen. You gotta keep listening.
You gotta
it's
listen.
all sort of a mystery.
So basically, there's a few things that we can tell you for sure. Number one, it's within the WKOV listening area, but that could be, any number of a lot of counties.
But that's like not a hard line. It doesn't just stop. It's kind of
it's kind of relative. And then, but it will be within the WKOV listening area. And number two, it will be on public land, not private land.
Yep.
So don't go traipsing across your neighbor's, cornfield or something, thinking it's there. It will be somewhere where you are allowed to be.
Yeah. And so if you listen to our kickoff broadcast on KOV, you would have heard Chris Henry say that it could be in Athens County, Gaia County, Vinton County,
Jackson
Meigs
County,
County, Ross County,
Hyde
Athens
County.
White County. So it could be, so it gets anywhere in our surrounding area.
Yeah. Basically, any of the, if you're driving or listening to KOV and you can hear it loud and clear,
Yeah.
that's where you're
it's not going to be in Cleveland.
No, it will not be in Cleveland. It will not even be in Columbus.
No.
So,
But, it could be in Athens. It could be in Chillicothe. It could be in Gallipolis.
yeah.
I mean, it could
Waverly.
even, maybe it's even in Point Pleasant.
Who knows?
Anywhere in our listening area.
There you go.
But yeah, you gotta listen to the clues. We're not going to share them online. You gotta listen.
That's right. So you just have to watch or listen, and there you go.
Yeah.
James Wolfe says Jurassic Park or Jurassic World should have a
Remake with the dinos on drugs.
I like it.
Yeah. Have you, James? Have you ever seen, or Jennifer? The question for you too. Have you ever seen Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue?
No.
So, Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue is a 1980s anti-drug PSA starring all of the most popular cartoon characters of the time.
Why do I not remember this?
I remember this because James showed me.
It's hilarious. So it's like the Ninja Turtles. It's like Daffy Duck. It's like Garfield, Slimer from the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Just like Smurfs, just like all the 80s cartoons talking about how you shouldn't like do drugs.
Okay, can we show that here?
Well,
Can you find it?
yeah, it's really wild.
Is it long?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like a full-length movie.
Oh, I thought it was like a commercial.
No, it's like a full-length movie.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Talking about not doing drugs. Okay.
It's really funny. I don't know. Maybe Dylan can find a picture of it to give you a good idea. But yeah, it's really wild. And so the Jurassic Park on drugs definitely kind of falls into that.
I like it.
But yeah, if you were kind of a child of the 80s, you probably remember this. Because the world was a different place back then.
Yeah. Back when you could have the Roadrunner and Coyote, killing each other each episode, and no one took it literally. You just laughed and went on. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the poster for it. And the poster doesn't really do it justice. But so you've got like Alf, you've got Tigger and Winnie the Pooh, you got Muppet Babies, Huey, Dewey and Louie, the Chipmunks, you got Slimer from Ghostbusters.
I do see a Smurf or two.
Yeah, there's some Smurfs in there. But yeah, so it's like all your favorite cartoon characters get together and tell you not to do drugs for an hour and a half.
And say crack is quack.
Yeah, and they really do say stuff like that.
You're like, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's funny.
But anyway, enough drug talk for the day.
There you go. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids.
It ends up like Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, you will end up like the lady on Cocaine Bear. They got her butt ate.
They got her... Anywho, what else are we doing today?
Oh, well, so we were talking about Honda, the Cycle Search. And a couple weeks ago, we all went and hung out at Honda Suzuki Polaris Can-Am in Halkeo of Jackson.
We did, and we had a good time.
We did have a really good time. And while we were there, we did a little tour, and we got to check out some of the cool stuff that they have there for sale.
Yes. Like, when I walked in, I'm just going to be honest with you, I haven't been in there in a while.
And if you don't know where we're talking about, We're talking about the place under the big red roof.
On 35. If you go to Gallipolis, you pass it. But,
Or if you're like me, you get in your head that it's on the way to Athens, start driving that way, and then realize it's actually on the way to Gallipolis.
no, you did not.
I got mixed up. I forgot where it was. I knew it was off the highway. I forgot which highway. I figured it out.
How far did you get?
Not that far.
Did you get to Wellston?
No.
Okay,
No.
that's good.
I figured it out pretty quick.
Oh, we need to have a talk later.
I got mixed up.
It's okay. I mean, it's one of the 30 highways, 32, 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, no, when I walked in, I was like, what are all these crazy looking vehicles?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they got stuff. I mean, it cost more than my car.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got some
thinking
wild stuff.
They have some really crazy stuff. You're going to get to see some of it, find out what it's used for, because that was our question. Like,
Yeah.
what on earth would
Who
someone...
buys this?
Yeah. Some of the answers off camera were a little more colorful than the ones on the interview, but take that for what it's worth. But no, I was thinking you just walk in and see a bunch of four-wheelers and a couple dirt bikes and
Well, like they said,
3 helmets. And
Yeah. Well, I think he
Not
says
quite.
here in this tour, it has evolved a lot in the last 10 years. It used to be just 4-wheelers and dirt bikes, and now it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff. And some of them have more cup holders than they have seats.
So is it weird that was my first question to them? Why
Yeah.
are there so many
Why
cup holders?
Why
in
does this vehicle that seats 2 people have 6 cup holders?
It literally, we counted 6 cup holders. Take that for what it's worth, too.
Yeah.
Which is a whole other story we had off
Yeah,
camera.
that thing's made for tailgating.
Yeah. We know exactly what's going in those
That thing's
cup
made for
holders.
misbehaving on back roads.
Yes. Yeah. Anywho, but no, it is a fascinating place. If you haven't been out there, stop by. You can see the 2 Cycle Search.
The bikes are on display.
Yeah. The
The
prizes.
The prizes, the 150 Predator and the 120 Storm, 125 Storm.
Okay. I'm glad you know, because I don't. But they are on display. You can go. You can sit on them, check them out, find out what you have the opportunity to win. And all you have to do is listen to these clues every day, and you will have just as good a chance as anybody to get out there and
That's right.
and look. And you know, the cool thing about the Honda shop, they have, you know, a full service department. They stay super busy, but, you know, very, very knowledgeable people have been out there for quite some time working on all of these products.
Yep.
So really, really cool. But yeah, you're going to get to see some stuff, off-road vehicles that are like the size of cars and stuff. And you're like, what? What is happening right now?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
Some
really
really
neat
cool stuff. Yeah.
Stuff that looks like the Batmobile. I mean,
Oh yeah.
really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
wild. So, all right. Well, do you want to head on out there
Head
and
on
check
down
it out?
there. Now Dylan said we had to pretend like we were really there.
Oh, okay.
So are you ready to run real fast?
I'm gonna run. We're gonna
We're
run
gonna
real.
run
I'm gonna
real
change my
fast.
clothes on the way too.
Yeah. So we're gonna run real fast, and we'll meet you guys over at Honda Suzuki Polaris Can-Am and KO of Jackson. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Well, hey everyone, here we are at Honda Suzuki Polaris and a whole lot of other names that I don't know here in Jackson. And I'm here with JJ, which is super cool.
Honda Suzuki Polaris K&M KO of Jackson.
Yeah, what you said.
Yeah, I've done
What
that
he
a few
said.
times, though. And the big red roof. I've
Under
done that
the
a few
big
times,
red
too. So,
roof.
yeah, I've got that part of it down, so I'll help you out there.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Well, you're wondering why we're here together. Well, we are here to talk about Cycle Search 2023, and it is going on as we speak.
Yeah.
Have you been listening to the clues?
Hard to believe it. I mean, the time has flown by. It's
I
like
know.
last year at this time, I'm talking to Porterhouse thinking, hey, you want to go back and make some great radio? He's like, yeah, well, yeah. And then here we are a year removed.
Yes.
And we're in our second year back helping out with Cycle Search 2023. But we are pumped because this year we had twins.
2 times.
That's right.
As much.
Yeah, and
double the trouble.
We're standing right here. These are the units that we're going to be giving away this year in Cycle Search 2023. We know you have been out there looking for the key packet.
Yes.
That is stashed somewhere here in southern Ohio. So you got to be listening for those clues each weekday morning. Matt McKee, Matt and the Morning Crew, he will have those clues for you bright and early each morning, and then you can listen across any of our Total Media platforms. You guys will have them on Main Street TV.
Main Street TV.
And then you can also get them with 97 Country The Bull or Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO FM or on Fox Sports 105.3 FM. So listen anywhere to find the clues. Put those clues together and then go out and find that key packet, and you can ride away on this beautiful KO Storm 150 or the Predator 125, courtesy of our good friends here at Honda Suzuki Polaris K&M KO of Jackson, just off U.S. Route 35 in Jackson, right at the Clary Road exit.
That's right, under the big red roof.
Hey guys, it's not here. I've looked everywhere. It's not here.
The clue?
No. The key.
Oh, the key is not here. Honey, the key is hidden in a packet somewhere.
Don't you have it?
I don't have it. How many old buddies do you get
honestly, yeah, I get that quite a bit.
Can you just tell me
it's like I won the
little
lottery
hint?
or something, like people you haven't talked to for 20 years, like, hey, JJ, any idea where the key is? Or, hey, I got dinner at Rowdy Smokehouse or something. If you, little hint,
just give me a little 5-minute head start.
Which is kind of cool because I do the clues, that you hear on the radio, but I'm just putting it out. I do not know where that key packet is. And actually, we here at Total Media, we don't even know who hit it.
No.
All we know is we get the clues, we put them out there. We kind of make that anonymous for a good reason to keep guys like Porterhouse from bribing us, right? But no, how cool is this? We, if you can see behind us, we are at the Tri-State Power Sports Superstore, and we say that we really mean it.
I can't wait to walk around. We're going to do a little video, and I want to walk around. They even have like a little Barbie motorcycle over there looking motorcycle I'm going to sit on.
All right,
it's like that tall.
Okay, well.
It's my speed.
Maybe Mark and Brooke will let you take that bad boy a ride here this afternoon. Because as you
it wouldn't be in their best interest.
You're going to see when they take you for the tour, not only do they have all these fantastic machines from a lot of different great manufacturers, which, by the way, Mark and Brooke and the team here at Honda Suzuki of Jackson received one of the great awards from K&M as one of the best dealers in the region. So honestly, when we say Tri-State's Power Sports Superstore, we really, really mean it. But where I was going with that, not only can you get the machines, but you're going to see when Jen takes you for the tour around the store, they've got all the accessories to go with it, too.
Oh, absolutely. Helmets, boots, you name it.
Yeah.
They've got it. So.
Absolutely. So be listening. Again, Cycle Search 2023 continues here at Total Media, and we are so excited to be giving away twins this year. Again, this KO Storm 150 or the Predator 125. It's Cycle Search 2023 from Total Media and your friends at Honda Suzuki Polaris K&M KO of Jackson.
Jen.
Yes.
I tell you, it's such a great honor to be here under the big red roof with you.
No, you got to do this.
Big red roof. That's right. We are at Honda Suzuki KO Can-Am KO of Jackson, Polaris Can-Am KO. It's such a long name.
I don't know. We don't know.
But I'll tell you, the great thing.
There's a lot of stuff
Power
here.
Sports Superstore in the Tri-State region, and I will tell you this. I come from this kind of background. I'm an off-road kind of guy.
Yes.
So when I walk in this place, I am at home. There's no doubt about it. I look at these machines and I'm thinking, I've been on that one. I've been on that one. I want to ride that one, And there's so much here at Honda Suzuki of Jackson. It's not even funny. I mean, from the kids. I mean, you talk about.
Look at the little pink one. I want it.
Exactly.
Can I ride that?
You sure can.
Okay.
And actually, that's the beauty of this. These machines that you see out here, they're all little guy and little gal machines.
So cute.
But moms, dads, everybody can get on them and play on them as well. And that's what I love so much about them. And, the beauty of it is they not only have this great equipment that you can go out and ride, but they've got all the safety equipment that you need. Helmets, gloves, goggles, jerseys, pants, you name it, they've got it all. Yeah.
Tons of stuff. And you know what? Like, it used to be helmets were just ugly and whatever. Like, they're, so cool looking now. Like, I want to just wear one as, my daily wardrobe.
Absolutely. And rightfully so.
Cool. Those boots.
I see people actually. Well,
So
that's usually
fun.
at the track a lot of time whenever I see that. But yeah,
That would
but
make sense.
Honestly, though, I mean, it is kind of fashionable, and it is pretty cool to see the great attire that they have, and some of it does cross over. But the main thing about it is, if you're into riding, you're into off-road racing, safety is one of the most important things when it comes to something like that. So protecting yourself is vitally important, and that's the great thing about it. From the little kids up to the older adults that are enjoying off-roading, Honda Suzuki, Can-Am KO of Jackson, and Polaris can help you out here, that's for sure. And you
You're
know
not
what else?
kidding.
Yeah,
What?
the coolest thing is, and I know this is why we're here to talk about, but it's the Cycle Search 2023.
Cycle Search. Yes, it absolutely is. Giving away not one, two vehicles.
That's it.
Do you call them vehicles?
They are. They can
I
be
mean,
considered vehicles.
There's tires.
Exactly. So, and not only that, somebody is going to walk away. And what's really cool is one person's going to get two. So, not only do you get a ride, or your kids or whoever get
Yes.
a ride, but they've got one for a partner and
One
a
for a friend.
Exactly. So, I mean, I love it when we do twins here on Cycle Search.
Yes.
And being
So
able
good.
and being able to be back like this and to be a part of this, it's cool. And to be able to be a part of it with you is a lot of fun as
Yes,
well.
love that, love that. So, where's it hidden? The key packet.
I can tell you where it's not. It's nowhere near my house.
It's nowhere near here either.
No.
That we know of.
And
Actually, we have no idea.
I
So
can
don't
t-
ask us.
And I'll tell you, no one I ask knows or seems to know either. And I've asked everybody in the building, including Chris Henry.
Somebody knows, they're just not fessing up, and that's okay.
Chris always has that little smile and that smirk. So I
Well,
wonder.
he looks like that all the time. The cat that ate the canary look. You know
Yeah.
that one.
All right. So, folks, it's still out there. It's somewhere. Somebody's got to find it. It might
Yes.
as well be you.
Listen to those clues. Mix 97 in the morning, or Mix 96.7 in the morning with Matt. And also, you'll hear it right here on Main Street TV as well every day. So tune in. Got to pay attention. All right, so we are here to take a tour of the new Honda Suzuki, or it's not new, but Honda Suzuki here. And who are we with?
My name's Tyler. I'm the salesperson here.
And Tyler, so you do sales here.
Yes, ma'am.
So if somebody wants to come buy something or know about something, they come in, they find Tyler.
They're going to ask for me, and I will see them off to where they need to be and help them the best that I can.
Well, very good. So when we were walking through, James and I were walking through, and I was like, oh, I have to have the little pink motorcycle. It is so cute. So we're here in kind of the motorcycle section, though, but there's like small ones, big ones, whatever. Could we kind of like go through and talk about, you know, who they're for and how it all works?
So the pink bike that you like there so much is going to
so
be
cute.
aimed for your 4 to 6-year-old kid.
So what you're saying is it's not for me.
It'll pull you around, but you're probably not going to like it.
Okay.
So if you look from down through here and go up, the electric bike there is going to be aimed for like an 8-year-old, and then it just gradually goes up in age.
Oh, it's electric.
And then behind us here, we've got anywhere from a 10 to an adult.
Okay. So obviously you can see that they get bigger as we go, kind of situation.
Correct, and we've kind of staged them up that way so you can kind of see the different size groups.
All right. And obviously it's very important, and you guys know this, to bring the child in and fit the bike to the person, right?
Absolutely. So you would do it the same way with like the helmets behind us here. Your kids' helmets are right here behind us.
Got to try it on, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. So you have, so would this be like the dirt bike section, I guess, or?
Yes, and some of the kids' ATVs here.
Okay, very good. So they have a whole section of that. And then, do you mind, let's head on over to the safety equipment, because I think it's so important that people know that you have all that stuff as well.
Yes, and we do try to push people to wear helmets because it is a big factor.
All right, well, let's head over that way. All right, Tyler, so we moved over here to the safety kind of equipment part, and I'm looking at this stuff, and, well, I mean, I think the helmets are really cool. They look like something straight out of Star Wars.
Yeah, there's all different colors, sizes, anything you'd ever really want, really.
Yeah, so I know what helmets are. I understand that situation, but what else is around here in this section that are, would be important for people to know about?
So we also have ride boots, which is going to protect your legs and ankles.
Okay.
We've got chest protectors that's going to help if you ever took a bar to the chest or a stick or root. We've also got apparel, which has knee protectors in them, hip protectors.
Uh-huh.
So there's quite a bit of different things here. Got bark busters to protect your hands, gloves.
I would think gloves would be important too.
Absolutely.
You get your hands scratched up. And then I saw that you still have the Oakley sunglasses and different things over there as well. So that's awesome.
We do. We also have Oakley goggles as well.
Cool. Very good. And it's important. So, maybe somebody doesn't quite know about, maybe this is their first motorcycle or they're buying their child their first motorcycle and maybe they don't know, the safety equipment that they might need. That's where you come in as a salesperson.
We do, and the guys behind the parts counter are good about helping with that aspect of it too, as far as sizing people up on helmets, boots, chest protectors, that kind of stuff to make sure it fits correctly.
Because at the end of the day, while all of these vehicles, and we're going to show you even more, are super duper fun, we want you to be safe as well, correct?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I see some great big thingies over there. You want to head over there and we can talk about those?
We sure can.
Okay. All right. Well, we moved, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So we've gone from safety to some fun stuff. So what are we looking at here? Because there's a whole variety of things here.
So this is our on-road section. You're going to have anywhere from as you can see here, a Honda Monkey.
I want it. It's so cute.
Clear up to an 1100 Rebel. This is going to be all your street stuff.
And I see some are like motor scooters, and then, what's the difference between a motorcycle and a motor scooter?
So the scooter is going to be like this white one back here.
Yes.
That's a step through. So that's what separates a motorcycle from a scooter, is where they step through.
Oh, I didn't know that. Now, see?
Yep.
You're teaching me so much stuff. This is so fun.
And these bikes are going to be anywhere from 50 mile an hour up. So these two here are going to be your slower ones of the two. They're going to be more of like your camper use.
Okay.
Or city use. And then as far as everything else, it's going to be your higher highway speed stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. And again, this is where you fit in is, someone comes in, they're going to tell you kind of what they're thinking they're going to use this bike for. You can help match them up with the right thing.
Absolutely, because most people come in here and I tell you this is my first bike or this will be my 10th bike, so you kind of know where to go with from there.
Correct. And somebody probably knows exactly what they want, and there's other people that have no idea what they want, other than they want something.
And most people do know what they want. There's so much stuff on YouTube now that they're pretty educated when they come in here.
So you can check that out as well. All right. Well, so here are kind of your street bikes, like where you'd ride out on the street. So where are we going to head next?
We're going to go check out a couple side-by-sides.
Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Well, we have moved over to kind of, what do we call these? Side-by-sides? What do we call these?
We do. We call them side-by-sides. These are, so cool. And the reason they call them that is because you sit side-by-side in them.
You're so smart.
This is our Polaris North Star here.
This is so fun. So we were looking at this a little bit earlier, and we're going to take a little tour of it because you were showing me this thing. There's cars that have less stuff on it than this thing.
Yeah, this thing is fully loaded. It's absolutely got anything you can think of.
And so what would this be used for? Kind of just like around the farm or?
Yes, this was aimed for utility use. Your everyday farmer, person that has to go from land to land, don't want to be in elements.
Sure. Because, as you can see, it has a windshield and windows that are power, mind you, and a whole lot of other stuff. We're going to show you. You want to take a tour?
Yeah, we'll go over to the side here and we'll open it up and check out the cab.
I'll let you do it.
So as you can see, it's a fully enclosed cab. Heat, air, power windows, front and rear camera. Windshield wiper.
Yes, a front and rear camera, you said.
Yes.
That is crazy. And power windows.
Absolutely, power windows.
So cool. And this is actually, will be like a single cab. Do they make them in double cabs as well?
They do make them in a crew cab like
Which
this
is
one
kind of
here.
like this one here that's over here that's got the leather seats and stuff.
Yes, and both Can-Am and Polaris make fully loaded vehicles there that are able to be heat, air, power windows. They both have very similar options.
That is wild. So if you're looking for a very cool utility vehicle, this is that. And then, but there's these like ones that look all sporty and stuff. Can we talk about those for a minute?
Yeah, we'll step over here to this.
Oh my
Can-Am.
gosh. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we are here at the Can-Am. It's gold. It's so cool looking. But look how sporty this thing is. So tell us about this and why would anybody want this? Like the other one had the bed and stuff. I understand that for like more of a like farm utility use, but this just looks like it goes real fast.
And they are. This is a 200 horse Can-Am X3. This is what they call their mud edition, so it's an XMR. It comes factory snorkel, so in theory you would be able to go in water up to about your chin if you were sitting in the seat of it.
What?
Yes. These things top end speed around 90 mile an hour.
Oh my gosh.
They are very fast, and they get there quick.
I would say so. So what do people just like go out and like do like mud running, or what do they do with it?
They do that with them. A lot of trail riding. They'll go to parks like Rush Off Road, Hatfield McCoy's, places like that.
Okay, cool. This seems like a lot of fun. Now, what's this going to set you back?
This one's right around 30 grand.
Whew.
They're not cheap.
They're not cheap, but they're a lot of fun.
It costs money to have fun.
It sure does. It sure does. And so there's also some other vehicles over here I wanted to ask you about. They kind of look like the Batmobile. They're sitting over here. I see there's 3 wheels and 2 wheels and all kind of crazy stuff. So we're going to, you want to move over there and we can talk about that for a second? Okay. All right, so we moved over here, and this really is intriguing, and I was asking you about these vehicles. So can you, because there's like 2 wheels and 1 wheel, and they look like the Batmobile, and what in the heck is going on here?
So yeah, these are 3-wheeled Spiders. We also have the Rikers, and these were aimed for somebody that maybe didn't feel comfortable riding a 2-wheel machine, or somebody that was maybe disabled a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Or elderly even.
Yeah, makes sense. So they are, but they're cool looking.
Yeah, they're cool and they're comfortable. They've got stereos, heated grips, heated seats. I mean, they're nice machines.
Very, very cool. I bet these go out the door quickly. So, all right, this is really cool. So if you're not comfortable riding a 2-wheel vehicle, you have an option there.
Absolutely. There's always an option for anybody that wants to ride something.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, where are we going to go next?
Probably to the accessories.
Okay, we're going to go to see some accessories. All right, Tyler, so we moved over here, and I see a thing that says parts and accessories and all kind of stuff like that, and I see some shirts back here. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
So, yeah, we have some apparel here behind us, and then, as you can see, we've got the parts guys behind us. Them guys will be glad to help you guys.
They're smiling and happy to help you.
Help you with anything you need for your machines, whether it be maintenance or repair. And then we also have a first-class service center behind us also.
You do, and that's something that we probably, that maybe gets overlooked is the fact that you all service things as well. So, you buy something out here, no problem. Something happens, you have the great guys here to fix it.
Yeah, we have the means to fix about anything we sell. Also, if you need something fixed, call ahead of time because sometimes the service department is backed up because they do stay busy and they are full-time, wide open always.
There's a lot of these vehicles out on the trail and on the road, so take somebody to fix them.
Absolutely.
Well, very good. So thank you for taking us on a tour of your beautiful building under the big red roof. And again, if you're looking to buy something out here, have any questions, Tyler here will take great care of you, sales guy. And so he knows all the answers. And if he doesn't, you'll find it, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for spending your afternoon with us, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's head on back.
Whew. And we just sprinted back to
back.
the studio
Changed
from
clothes again.
Honda Suzuki. Yeah, changed clothes while we were sprinting back. But how cool was that?
That's so fun.
Which one of those you want to get? All of them?
Well, I mean, I think if you're going to do it, you need to think big, like that big old monster thing that goes 100 miles an hour or whatever.
Yeah, those are all pretty cool. I mean,
They're pretty pricey.
They are pricey, But I don't know. Maybe we just need like just a regular golf cart. That'd be cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with it?
Drive it to McDonald's drive-through and back. Go get some Shamrock
We'll
shakes.
take it to the Kroger store
Take it
and
to Kroger.
get our
No.
groceries.
No, it could be the Main Street TV.
It's good.
Let's put in a request for the
We
money.
will. We'll
Yeah.
do that. But yeah, I mean, how cool is that place? I mean, it's got everything.
No,
man.
it is super cool. And like I said, I didn't realize that like all of those wild looking vehicles existed.
Yeah.
And like some
No,
of them are so nice. You're like, I can't believe people buy those and then take them and run them through the mud and stuff because they're like
Oh, yeah.
really nice.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
that
yeah.
one, there was one of those side by sides. It had, I don't know if we had it put it in the video or not, but it had like the dual cab and it had like leather, these beautiful
Yeah,
leather
leather
like
seats and-
tannin, black leather
Yeah.
seats. And we were like, what?
Yeah.
I would be afraid to sit in that thing. It's so pretty.
Yeah. Now, some of them were really nice. I mean, to the point where it's hard to believe that people would take them out on trails and things like that.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it's really cool. And there's literally something for everybody there, whether you've got
There
a
is.
big, huge property that you need to be able to, get around it quickly, or if you're just looking for something fun for the weekends.
Yep.
And this, like they said, the stuff for the trails, but there's also stuff for the road.
Yep.
Motorcycles and things like that.
The motor scooters are very cool
Yeah.
as well that they have out there. And
Yeah, they had like it was a Honda, but it was like a Vespa type scooter.
Yeah.
They had a couple of those. Those
Yep.
are really cool.
I think it was called Metropolitan maybe or
Yeah.
something like that. And then what was the one that I liked, the little motorcycle with the plaid seat?
So that was the monkey.
The monkey.
And that was the prize 2
Yes.
years ago.
It
we
was
gave one of those away. at
So
Cycle Search.
adorable.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
one,
gosh.
That one was, not to throw shade, but the one we looked at there was nicer. I thought was cooler looking than the one that we gave away a couple years ago because it was like you said, it had that like Birkenstock kind of
Yeah.
like pattern on
Yeah,
the seat.
it was,
and
like,
everything.
really
It was
cute.
really cool.
And
yeah.
it's yellow and
Yeah,
like
that
super
one was
cool.
cute.
They said those are really good. A lot of people take those camping and things like that
Yeah.
where they need to zip around, but they're smaller, but
Yeah,
they can hold
I see
adults
that.
and all that.
I can see
so.
that for sure.
Yeah, so you're right. There's something for everyone, no matter whether you're using it for fun as a utility or both.
Yeah, if it's just a fun thing, or if you have a farm and you need it for work.
Yeah.
Just
Those side by sides, I know a lot of people have working farms now. You throw all the feed, the hay, everything in
Yeah.
the back of those. They have little dump beds on them. It's just instead of carrying buckets of all that stuff around, you throw
Yeah.
it back in there and off you go.
Yeah.
And so they're very, very handy for that kind of stuff. And I could see, they would be very valuable to somebody that needs it. So
Yeah.
there you go.
But yeah, super cool. So right there, Cycle Search.
That's right. You can win.
Yep.
You just have to listen to that clue every day. And tomorrow's March 1st. So
It is March 1st.
Can you believe that?
I can.
You know what?
February is a weird month because
Well,
it's so short.
February, it's weird because it's short, and it's weird because nobody likes February. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's like the weather sucks, and which hasn't been actually that bad this
It's
February.
been pretty
but,
mild. This has
it
been a
has
very
been.
mild February.
but I feel like when you get into March, you start to get more of
Yeah.
those like
Well,
not
everything's
frigid days,
Yeah.
and
Well, we see it already because we've had such mild temperature.
we have.
But our daffodils are blooming.
They are. Your crocuses are crocusing.
Yeah, you can see the trees are starting to get little buds on them.
Yep.
Yeah, and here in a few more weeks, it's just going to be just blooms everywhere.
That's right. Now, here's the deal on that, though. We have had a very mild winter.
Yeah.
And so Jamie and I were out just taking the dogs on a walk last night, just around the property. And I asked Marley to come to me, and I looked at her face. I was like, she's got a tick on her. She's got a tick on her. And Jamie's like, no, she doesn't. I'm like, yep. And he's like, yes, she does. And it was just right on the side
Yeah.
of her face, and it hadn't attached or anything yet. And then he found a tick on his
really?
ankle. So just be very, very careful. I think that mild winter has just not killed off a lot of that.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
true.
And be very careful. And they're those stupid, little
Yeah.
tiny ones that you just don't see.
That's true. Yeah, you
So-
need a couple of weeks of we had some really cold weather this winter.
We did.
But we didn't have any long stretches. I mean, that week of Christmas was probably the worst weather
Christmas
we had.
was rough.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're probably right. There are probably
So-
a lot of pests like that
Yeah.
that didn't get
And if you're out working in the yard or whatever, maybe just go ahead and take a little bit of that, DEET spray and get it on you and make sure that you're not going to end up, we don't want you having Lyme disease in, March. Like, it's crazy.
Or at all.
And protect your pets as well. I mean, they have flea protection and stuff, but it was still on her. So I'm like, ooh, yucky.
Yep.
So there you go. That's your PSA for the day. Mm-hmm. And crack is quack.
What kind of drugs would the ticks be on? the tweaking
ticks. Heroin ticks. Yeah, they're tweaker. The ticks are tweaking.
All right, the ticks are tweaking. Anyway, thank you all for watching today. We would definitely talk less about drugs tomorrow.
We will. What are we doing tomorrow?
I don't know.
We don't know?
I don't know.
Dylan, what are we going to do tomorrow? Are you going to bring video games and we can play?
I could try.
We could try.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Have Dylan teach us all about esports.
I'll tell you what. Then Dylan can laugh at us as much as we laugh with him.
I don't know. I think I can take Dylan at Smash Bros. I don't know if I can take him at anything else, but I think I can take him at Smash Bros.
All right, we'll see.
Throwing down the challenge.
Bring all that stuff in.
I say that having not played it in like 2 years.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'd say he's going to kick your butt. All right. Well, we better get out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Get out, start searching for that cycle search packet, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
This just in.
The Telegram News has a new website.
thetelegrammnews.com.
Same dedicated coverage.
Same trustworthy news with a brand new look.
Covering Jackson and Benton counties and surrounding areas.
Locally owned and operated, thetelegrammnews.com has its finger on the pulse of the community.
Stay up to date on local events, high school sports, and breaking news.
thetelegrammnews.com.
Subscribe today at thetelegrammnews.com.
Check it out.